The Los Angeles Lakers will be without LeBron James for a while. He's going to be out a few weeks, and this team that Rob Pelinka set up, it should be good enough to win games. I was skeptical at first, and then I thought about it. LeBron is our offensive engine. We need D'Lo to come back. D'Angelo Russell is very important to this team, but Anthony Davis is a superstar. And if he plays like a superstar, this team can win games against anybody. Like I said it before, we are a championship contender with the roster that we have. And if you're missing one of your best players, you're not a championship contender if you can't win games against bad teams. So if we win games, which we should, and I believe we will, right? This team will be in playoff contention. Maybe we can get the 8th seed, 7th seed. Maybe we can even get up to the 6th. This team could go on a run. We have the personnel. We have Rui Hachimura, who is a big player, can shoot, kind of like, I'm not going to compare him to Kawhi Leonard, but like he kind of has the same like game style as Kawhi almost in certain situations, like where he takes his jumpers, like he's like a mid-range kind of guy. He likes to dunk. And then we have D'Angelo Russell. We have Vando, who is absolutely ridiculous. Like, I keep comparing him to Lamar Odom, and I think that's the wrong comparison, right? Because Lamar Odom was a very gifted passer, right? Lamar Odom was like probably one of the best Swiss Army knife players this game has ever seen when he was in his prime. Like I'm not calling him like the best player ever. I'm just saying like in terms of like versatility, I would put him at the top of the list. But I actually think Vando is more like a prime Andre Iguodala type of player. Like that's who I'd compare him to. Long arms, athletic, dunker, defender, smart, energy player. This team has the pieces, man. Malik Beasley can shoot. We have Austin Reeves, who got up in homeboy's face against the Mavericks, and I'm not going to say what he said, but he said some things that, like, galvanizes the locker room. They were talking about it. They were talking about it post game. Like everyone was repeating what Austin Reeves said, which had a lot of foul language involved and personal attacks against the other player. I believe it was Josh Green. But this team has a chance, right? Like I said before earlier in the video, I was skeptical of what they could do. And then I thought about it and I'm like, yo, we have Anthony Davis. We have this squad. We have a team still. Like this is still a championship quality team, right? Like LeBron James is what can win you a championship with the pieces. Like it's not going to happen without him. But like regular season games where we have a lot of games at home, we play a lot of teams that are in front of us in the standings, and our schedule, I believe, is 21st in the NBA. Easiest schedule left, right? And there are teams in front of us. The Pelicans have an easier schedule, but they've just been losing games. Like I don't, for some reason, that locker room seems like it is. There's something going on in their locker room. I know Zion's hurt, but they have the pieces to win games too, and they're just not winning games. But we can end up the 6th seed with this squad. There's a possibility that we lose a lot of games, but I don't think we're going to. I think this team is going to stay afloat. I think we're going to win a lot of games. I think we're going to win the games we're supposed to, and then we might be in some battles. Like we play the Grizzlies tonight. Who knows? You know what I mean? Like, who knows? They don't have Steven Adams. Ja Morant kind of needs Steven Adams. That's why I'm skeptical about them in the playoffs because Steven Adams is someone who gets played off the floor in the playoffs. I think he averages like 16 minutes for the Grizzlies in the playoffs, and they have been losing nonstop since he got hurt. Like, he's that important for them. His screen setting is really important. So I'm actually interested to see Jaren Jackson Jr. and Anthony Davis battle tonight. I'm very excited to watch it. I know I should be posting videos. They call them evergreen, right? Where like you post the video and in long form content, like you want to make the video for people to watch over and over again. But I haven't posted a long form video about my squad in a while. And I don't care. I'm talking about tonight. I'm talking about just in general. I'm talking about the rest of the season. This team has hope. LeBron James is out 2 to 3 weeks. It wasn't as bad as we thought it was. He said he heard a pop, so it could have been a plantar fasciitis rupture, which is what I was told, which would have required surgery. But if it's a tear, I'm not exactly sure what it is because Lakers are very cryptic about injuries, and they always have been. They always undersell injuries. So 2 to 3 weeks probably means 3 to 4, to be honest with you. But if we win games, it doesn't matter. Like if LeBron's healthy for the playoffs, there's not a team I'm scared of 4 out of 7. I'm not saying we're gonna win a series, right? But besides like the Suns and the Milwaukee Bucks and the Celtics and the Clippers, like there's no team in this league that I don't think like I'm not scared of playing. Like I'm not scared of playing the Nuggets. I'm not scared of playing the Grizzlies. Like the Clippers are kind of going through a lull right now, but that team is stacked, right? Like Kawhi Leonard has been a robot. He's been absolutely phenomenal lately. You know what I mean? Like they just acquired Russell Westbrook. I'm gonna not try to slander him, but like he's done some good things for him, and he's also, you know, he does what Russell Westbrook does. Russell Westbrook is Russell Westbrook balls. So like I don't really see that fit working in the playoffs. So Ty Lue's gonna have to figure something out, but that's a formidable team. And and if they're healthy and Paul George stops playing like a stupid person. I mean, he's been playing bad, dude. Like, not like in terms of scoring. He's just been, like, some of the games I've watched from the Clippers recently, like, Paul George needs to figure out how to hold on to the basketball is all I'm going to say. But, like, that team is formidable. There's formidable teams in the West. There's formidable teams in the East. To me, it's the Bucks are coming out the East. That's how I feel about it. It's basically the Bucks against whoever wins the West is how I feel. Because if you look at what's happening across the league, like the Bucks have won 14 in a row, and a lot of those have been without. I wouldn't say a lot of them, but like some of them have been without Giannis, right? Like that is a squad, right? Like and Giannis to me is the best player in the league, hands down. I don't think it's debatable. I think there are players that are in his same tier. Like I think LeBron's in the same tier. I think Steph Curry's in the same tier. I think Kawhi's in the same tier. So like there are definitely players that I believe are in the same vicinity as him, but Giannis is the best player in the league. He's just as good on defense as he is on offense. He's not as good as a perimeter defender as people think he is, but he's in isolation near the basket. He's one of the best defenders in the league. Like he's ridiculous. He's just a ridiculous force of nature, man. Well, what's the saying? A car hitting a tree or something? I don't even know if I'm making sense right now. Sorry, it's been a while since I've made a video, so I am doing this. There's not really any editing that's gonna happen. Whoever's watching this is just watching me speak my thoughts. Like I'm this is all top of the head. I haven't made a list on my computer about what I'm talking about. Nothing, man. This is just me talking hoops, Lakers. We're close to that time of the year where it is. We are right there, guys. Like we're right near the playoffs. This is where teams start, they start tightening up. The problem now is with the play-in, it's been a little different. The play-in has created the end of the season, like post All-Star break. It's changed it a little bit. It's like teams still try harder a little bit to see if they can do anything, and then you kind of don't know when they give up. Like teams used to just give up. They'd be like, all right, like we're done. We're not gonna get the eighth seed. Now there's like hope. So like you're getting more out of bad teams. So like the play at the end of the season looks a little different than it did before. But I don't think the Lakers are gonna lose games like we thought they would. You know what I mean? LeBron's a big absence, of course. I mean, he's a generational player. He's one of the best players in NBA history. He's still averaging 30-something points a game this season. You know what I mean? Like, he looked bad post All-Star break. He also, when he looks bad, he's still controlling the game, man. So, like, D'Lo needs to come back. That's the biggest thing. D'Lo, we need D'Angelo Russell. Anthony Davis needs to be a superstar, and we need D'Angelo Russell healthy as soon as possible. That ankle injury he had against Golden State was so awkward. He barely touched Dante DiVincenzo, and he's been out for a while. Like, it was such a weird ankle sprain. I've never seen that before. It happened, like, out of a... Like, it was just awkward. It was very awkward. But this team, we're good, man. We're good. This is to my Laker homies. Like, this is to my Laker family. We're good. We should be good. We like I said, we play a lot of the teams that are in front of us, right? We have tiebreakers. We've won tiebreakers with a lot of teams. The only team I'm like worried about with the tiebreaker is Golden State. So they have the conference breaker. So if they're ahead of us, type thing, you know what I mean? There's a lot of stuff going on there. But like we have the tiebreaker with the Pelicans. We've beat them twice in a row. We play them again. I actually know the third game would be the tiebreaker because they beat us once. We play them 4 times. So we're up 2 games on the Pelicans. So if they beat us again, then if we have a better record, it doesn't make a difference. But it's very interesting the end of the season, man. Sorry, I'm rambling. Like I said, there's things I'm not 100% sure on. I'm not looking at any paperwork or anything. I just wanted to make content. My computer is getting fixed right now, and I haven't really been able to edit and make content that I wanted to make, and a lot of stuff has been going on, so that's why I kind of brought up that this is just going to happen. Like, I'm making this video, and I'm going to post it on YouTube on my laptop. You know, I'm probably going to cut the beginning, cut the end type thing easily, like crop, but that's like easy to do. But no editing's going on. This is just off the dome. But yeah, man, I'm excited. I'm excited for the playoffs. Like I said, I don't think there's really true contenders. Like I think the Phoenix Suns have a lot of shot making, but they also have a lot of holes defensively. Kevin Durant's been one of the best isolation defenders in the NBA this season. But like I just think I'm not as sold on them as other people are. I think that they can be beat. Like, people just think they're automatically the title favorites, and I just don't agree with that. I think they can make it out the West easily. But I don't trust DeAndre Ayton too much in the playoffs. Like, I don't trust Chris Paul's longevity and playing long minutes. I don't trust Cam Payne. Like, I like Torrey Craig. You know, like Devin Booker's had hamstring injuries. Kevin Durant just comes back from injury and just hoops. I've never seen a player like Kevin Durant. I've never seen a player just come back and just hoop. Like, just hoop and be good. Like, he doesn't need any ramp-up time. He comes in and he just starts hooping. It's actually quite phenomenal what he does once he comes back from injury. I expect no problems with him. He is as plug-in as a player as you could possibly have in this league. You can put him on any team and he's going to elevate that team. But yeah, so the Warriors are another team. Like, I know they've looked weird. They've looked kind of bad, but like, bro, Steph Curry's Steph Curry. You know what I mean? Like Klay Thompson, like Draymond Green in a playoff setting. Like, that dude's still one of the best defenders in NBA history, and I still think he's one of the best defenders in the NBA now. And playoff defense is different. Like, Draymond gets away with fouls in the regular season. What do you think happens in the postseason? Like, that man is a monster. So I kind of just wanted to talk about a bunch of stuff, hoops, Lakers. I'm optimistic about our team. I'm optimistic about our chances. So let me know what you guys think. I would really appreciate some love on this video. I'm going to end it with, you know, like, if you enjoyed the content, hit a like and subscribe. Hit that noti bell. I don't have the thing where, like, I can edit it into the video, so I got to talk about it. I also have affiliate links down below too. Where you can see all the stuff I use, all the products, the cameras, the lenses, my monitors, my mics, everything. So if you liked the video, would really appreciate the love, and go Lake Show. I'm still very excited about this season, and peace out.